爸爸妈妈还有露露，谢谢你们不远万里的来参加我的毕业典礼。虽然这么多年来一直聚少离多，但是我一直很想你们，我爱你们。Go Jackets!
Hey Mom and Dad, there's no way I could be here without you. Thank you so much for your support for me and our family throughout the years, and I love you both so much.
Hi Mom and Dad, thanks for helping me finally get out. I made it, woohoo!
Hey, thanks to my friends and family for your love and support over the years, especially my mom and dad. I couldn't do it without you. I am so proud to carry on the tech tradition, and I can't wait for my brother to do it in a few years. Go Jackets!
We'd like to thank our family, friends, and Dr. Hertel. Go Jackets!
Hey Mom, boys finally graduating.
Thanks Mom and Dad, go Jackets!
First, I want to thank my parents. Thank you so much for always be there with me. And I want to thank my friends too. You are the most invaluable things I have gotten in my college years. And thanks my professor to make that tough midterms and finals. Go Jackets!
Ma, quiero agradecerte por cada una de las cosas que me has dado para poder graduarme de esta universidad. Te agradezco con todo corazón todo lo que has hecho. Y este día es para no solo para mí, pero sino para ti también. Gracias. Go Jackets!
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer! Yay! Class of 2016!
Thank you, all. Go Jackets!
Thanks Mom and Dad, we did it!
I'd like to thank all of my RHA friends for supporting me throughout all 4 years of Georgia Tech, and I'd like to give a shout out to Dr. Seitzman in the aerospace department for teaching me and educating me through all 4 years.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all the support they've given me these past 4 years. I'm really nervous, having spent all this time in campus life, having gotten used to it, but I'm ready and looking forward to whatever comes my way.
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer! Happy graduation! Bige! Quiet love! Go Jackets! Woo!
Go Georgia Tech, and I love you EAS department. You guys are the best.
Hi, my name is Alishad.
I'm Tofik.
I'm Shaquille. And we'd like to thank our family,
our loved ones,
our relatives. Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
And I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my amazing friends Laura Pusateri, Stephanie Sigla, and Sarah Setlich for making this day happen. Go Jackets!
Thanks for the degree, GT. Go Jackets!
I'm Larry Smith. I'm a computational media major. I just really want to give a shout out to my family, thank them for supporting me for so long, and big ups to VGDev for being my club while I was here. Thank you very much, guys.
On behalf of the Georgia Tech Parking and Transportation Services, congratulations to the class 2016.
Hey guys, I'm Anna.
And I'm Kaylee. We met at Facet.
Yeah, we started together.
And now we're finishing together.
Woo, go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom, Dad, Saida, and Auntie Bev for your love and support. Congratulations, class of 2016. We made it.
From freshman roommates to almost graduates, we did it! Woo!
Hi, Mom and Dad. Thanks for helping make all my dreams come true. Can't wait to be one hell of an Imagineer.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I just want to give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for everything y'all did for me in these long 4 years. Thank you for supporting me and everything, and I got a bad grade, you were there. Thank you to my sister, Becca. You taught me how to work T-Square and register for classes, which is a big deal. So thank you all for everything, and I love you.
Thank you, Mom, for your support. It's time to make money. Yellow, go Jackets!
Hi! Thank God for finally graduating from Georgia Tech. By the way, congratulations for that. Yay!
Thanks. It's been a lot of fun here, and I met a lot of great people. I made a lot of friends. But I'd like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, who, despite being thousands of miles away, were always supporting me, and they were always encouraging me, and they knew that I'd do well. So this is for you guys.
Hey Mom and Dad, thanks for supporting me the whole way through. I got out.
Just want to give a big shout out to all my friends and family. Thanks for your prayers, love, and support for the last 5 years. Without you, I wouldn't have made it. Go Jackets and to hell with Georgia.
Hey, I would just like to give a shout out to my friends and family, and especially the Georgia Tech Athletic Association for helping me out throughout my career here at Georgia Tech. A special shout out to the Georgia Tech swimming and diving team. You guys have become my family, so go Jackets!
Hey, a special thanks to all my friends and family that have been there along the way while I've gone through this very challenging journey. We did it, Mom. Go Jackets!
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for sacrificing these 4 years to get me here to college.
I'd like to thank my parents, God, my siblings, Miss Tracy, Miss Shanta, and Miss Tia, and definitely my grandparents. And thanks, Tech, for this degree.
Hey guys, just like to give a shout out to my friends and family for keeping me motivated through those rough 19 and 20 credit hour semesters. Congrats to all the grads and go Jackets.
Hi Mom, Papa, Zara, Nanu, everyone else in my family. Thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. I love you so much. To my Hack GT and Startup Exchange family, I love you all as well. Go Jack.
All right, this goes out to my mother in heaven. Mom, you made me do it. And after 15 years, I'm coming back and I'm graduating just for you. Dad, you know, I love you so much. Thank you for all that you've done. And I know I'm giving the gown, the cap, the ring, and everything to you. And for everybody out there who has a dream or, you know, gets sidetracked after a while, you can definitely come back. You can definitely do it. And you can definitely make it because I did. Thanks.
A big thank you to my mom, my dad, and my brother for all the love and support and for being the best cheerleaders ever. And a special thanks to Georgia Tech for making these 2 years incredible for me. Go Jackets!
Hello, my name is Aishwarya. I would like to thank my mom and dad for coming out all the way here to support me. You guys have been supporting me for so many years now. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. Go Jackets!
Just wanted to thank my mom, dad, and brother and the rest of the family. Thanks for traveling so far to help me celebrate graduation.
And here I am. I would thank my mother and my brother for everything they have done for me. Congratulations, future leaders.
I would like to thank my family, my advisors, and my friends. I love you all. Thank you very much.
Hi, Mom and Dad, family. Thank you for all your support through this time. Congratulations to you. Are in order just as much to myself. It's been great. I couldn't have done it without all of your help, all of your support. I love you all. Thank you very much. Go Jackets!
Assalamu alaikum, Abs and Mama. Thank you very much for all of your support throughout the years. Finally done with Georgia Tech. Bachelor's, Master's, and PhD. And I'm ready to go work for Intel now. Thanks.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. And go Jackets!
I'd like to thank all the professors for making learning a truly enjoyable experience, and I want to thank my mom and dad for supporting me through this journey. Thank you.
Finally, I did it. Mom and Dad, we did it. Thank you so much for always being there. Thank you for my wonderful family who's always been a greatest support. Georgia Tech has taught me a lot. US has taught me a lot. So, yay, I'm finally out.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my family, my friends, my faculty, and my fellowship for all the encouragement, the enrichment, the personal, spiritual, and the academic expectation of excellence. I love you guys. I love Georgia Tech. Go Jackets.
Hi, family and friends. I want to thank you for your continued support during my graduate studies. Because of you, I did it.
I'm so very grateful and proud to be here today. I couldn't have done it without you, Mom, so thank you so much. I'm going to miss Friday fight nights, Sunday stock sessions, and mostly those crazy kids in Glenn and Smith. Go Jackets.
Hi Mom, Dad and Tata. Thank you so much for coming here for my graduation, and it's really fun at Tech. So go Jackets.
I want to thank my family for supporting me throughout my education. And I also want to thank Rob Rogers, my co-op advisor, for supporting me both professionally and personally. You've really impacted my success at Georgia Tech, and I really appreciate it.
I just wanted to say thanks to my mom and dad for supporting me all through Georgia Tech. You guys are the best.
Go Jackets!
Hey band, I just want to thank you for all the awesome memories I got to make here. And I want to thank my parents for making all of this possible, being able to be here at Georgia Tech. Go Jackets.
Hey Mom and Dad and Anthony, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support throughout my years here at Tech. I finally got out, and shout out to the squad.
Hey Mom, Dad, and family and friends generally, thank you so much for supporting me. It's been a blast here.
Hey!
Thanks, Mommy, Daddy. Shout out to Cribson, ASA.
Thanks, parents, for paying money. I want to say thank you to my parents, friends, everyone. You know, I love GT. Go Jackets, man.
Go Jackets.
Go
Jackets.
What's up, Georgia Tech? Just want to thank my friends, my family that came out today, the BME department, the President's Scholarship Program, and everyone that made my experience at Georgia Tech the awesome way that it was. And last but not least, I want to thank Georgia Tech football for winning an Orange Bowl at least once before I graduated.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Love you guys so much. Thanks for all your support, and I couldn't have made it this far without you guys.
Thanks for all the opportunities you've given us, Georgia Tech, and thank you to my family for being here today.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Illy.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
Go Jackets!
Thank you so much, Georgia Tech, for the best 5+ years of my life. No other school gives the number or quality of amazing opportunities that have allowed me to go abroad and find my passion. And there are a couple of professors especially who have gotten me here today too, especially Dr. Kuhn, Professor Hulka, Dr. Clough, and Dr. Gensler have really allowed me to get where I am today. And of course, thank you so much, family, for supporting me in everything I've done.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've given me over the past 4 years. I wouldn't be here without it. And to my little brother, I can't wait to see you become a Yellow Jacket in a few years.
I just want to thank Georgia Tech for giving me an opportunity to be great. This is what it's all about. I came to this school for the challenge, and I was able to accomplish this. So I'm super excited, and go Jackets.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom and Dad. We did it.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for the last 5 years of support. And thanks, Cassie, for being such a loyal friend all these years. Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom and Dad, so much for your support over the last 5 years. I'm so excited to be graduating.
And I'd also like to thank my parents and my family for supporting me so much throughout these last 4 years. And of course, Alfie for bringing us together. Go Jackets!
I'd like to thank my parents for all the years they've supported me while I've been at Tech and all the food that they've supplied as well. Love y'all.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me going to college somewhere very far from home. I love you. Go Jackets.
Yeah, these guys are thanking their parents, but I want to thank my friends. They really have made my college experience wonderful, the 4 years that I've been at Georgia Tech, especially you, Sunny Patel. Thanks for being an awesome friend. And Smith, you've always been there for me, so I really appreciate it. Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mommy and Papa and Grandpa and Grandma for getting me through college, and Heather and Will.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for getting me through college and being there to support me, as well as all my friends, especially Hillary and Margaret, who taught me how to identify mold on bread my junior year of college.
I'd also like to thank Margaret for being there for me for all 4 years and being my roommate for all 4 years. Oh, and also thank my sister and my brother-in-law for giving me the best graduation present possible, a nephew.
I would really like to thank my parents for giving me this wonderful opportunity to study at Georgia Tech and graduate successfully. And I would also like to thank my professors, especially Professor Ling Lu and Professor Polo, for helping me out throughout and being great mentors to me. Congrats to the class of 2016.
I just want to thank my family and friends for supporting me through my 4 years at Georgia Tech. Go Jackets!
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has helped me through my 4 years here at Georgia Tech. Thank you to my mom, my dad, friends, family, and my teachers. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Class of 2016, we're done. Congratulations.
엄마, 아빠, 준원이에요. 그동안 죄송했습니다. 사랑해요.
Hello, my awesome friends and family. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for your support all these years and for being there next to me. And I'm finally here graduating, and I just want you guys to know that I love you very much. And yeah, go Jackets!
For the last 5 years, I've been walking around Georgia Tech and listening to the incredible people around me, hearing about astrophysics and politics and all sorts of incredible experiments and research and work that people have been doing. And it is just so awesome to be surrounded by these smart people every day at Georgia Tech.
Thank you so much, Georgia Tech, for giving me the friends that I'm going to have for the rest of my life.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, and the entire College of Computing OEC staff. Without your support, I would never have gotten this far. Congrats, class of 2016.
Hey, Mom and Dad and brothers and sisters, I just want to say thank you for supporting me and being there with me throughout these past 4 years. And I also want to give a shout out to my girlfriend Sydney and my son little Marcus. They've had my back throughout this time. Also want to give my last shout out to my brothers on my basketball team, Coach Gregory and his coaching staff. Thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity to play at the next level. Go Jackets.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, Santiago, Carolina, Carlos, and John Michael. I just want to say thanks a lot for all your support. Took me 5 years, but I finally did it. Thanks, guys.
Hey everyone, it's Alex. I guess I made it. I'd like to give my thanks to my family for all their support, the Video Game Development Club for giving me something to do on Friday, and Stack Overflow for saving me on my homework. Really though, thanks everyone. Go Jackets!
I just want to give a big thanks to my mom and dad, and most of all, I wanted to give a shout out to the rest of my fellow Delta Chi's graduating. It's been a fun 4 years, and most importantly, go Jackets.
I want to thank my parents, Kevin and Trisha Isaacs, and my little brother, Kyle, who's not so little anymore. I want to thank the Georgia Tech cross country and track teams and my coaches, Alan Drosky and Coach Megacy. And I also want to give a shout out to CCF. I love you guys very much. Thank you for helping me get through college. Love you guys. Bye.
Hey, Mom and Dad, just want to say thank you to getting me through tech and all. And I also want to give a big shout out to my sister and brother-in-law for dealing with all my random tears and meltdowns. And also for my professors, because I've learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Hi Mom, Dad and Tata. Thank you so much for coming here for my graduation. And it's really fun at Tech. So go Jackets!
I definitely want to thank my ever-supportive family for being there through everything. They may not always agree with what I want to do, but they always support me. I want to thank Georgia Tech and my teachers as a whole because civil engineering has some of the best professors I've ever met. The entire civil engineering department because we have some of the coolest people in here and all my friends along the way who've helped me. And yeah, that's it.
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Go Jackets! I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to be the best that I can be, and thank you to my two brothers for showing me how great Georgia Tech is and inspiring me to go here. Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Gracias por todo. Go Jackets! I just wanted to say thanks, Mom and Dad. Hi, my brother and sister, Sarah and Joe, and thank you to all my professors for an amazing Georgia Tech experience.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me the past 4 years. You've encouraged me, you've supported me, you've been there for me at the lowest times. I really appreciate all of your help. This one's for you. Thank you.
I would like to thank Chris Moore and BJ Dyden for leading such a great band program. It's given me such a great support system my 4 years here, and they've done a great job letting us have fun and learn a lot together.
I want to say thanks to my parents for encouraging me to apply and supporting me throughout Georgia Tech. And I want to thank Georgia Tech for the amazing last 4 years that I've had here.
Hey, Mom and Dad and the rest of my family. I just want to say thank you for all the support throughout the years. I couldn't have done it without you. I got out.
I would like to thank my parents and my two brothers for helping me become who I am today. I would also like to thank the Denning Technology and Management program that helped me pursue interdisciplinary studies at Georgia Tech. I want to congratulate the class of 2016. We made it, guys. We're here. Go Jackets.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Go Jackets!
Woo! Hey, Mom, Dad, Jan, and Jerry Lynn. I want to thank you guys for coming to graduation and loving and supporting me and encouraging me to follow my dreams throughout these past few years. Go Jackets!
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and Nana and Pop for being here. Thank you, Georgia Tech, for supporting me, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I made it out! Woo!
I want to thank my parents and my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and my business fraternity, Delta Sigma Phi. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Gracias por todo. Go Jackets!
Hey, thanks for all the help, Mom, Dad, Ben, Michelle, Lana. You've helped me and supported me through this, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.
I would like to thank Chris Moore and BJ Dyden for leading such a great band program. It's given me such a great support system my 4 years here, and they've done a great job letting us have fun and learn a lot together.
I just want to give a big thank you to the Godbold family. Without the generosity of their family, I couldn't have come here, and it's been the greatest 4 years of my life, so thank you very much. Go Jackets!
Happy graduation! Bige! Kwaila! Go Jackets! Woo!
Go Georgia Tech! Go Startups!
Hi, my name's Amanda Snell. I want to give a shout out to my Scheller business ambassadors. I will miss you guys so much after I graduate. Who knows where I'm going to be yet? We'll find out in May. I also want to say hi to my family. I have so many people here from Wisconsin today. So go Packers and go Jackets.
Hi, my name is Alishad.
I'm Tofik.
I'm Shaquille. And we'd like to thank our family,
our loved ones,
our relatives. Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
I would like to thank my entire family, especially my mom, for supporting me in my time at Georgia Tech. Thank you guys. I love you. Woo!
You've just earned a new degree from Georgia Tech. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to get a job. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I finally did it. I couldn't do it without my family, my parents. I love you very much. And as we say, I am your future.
All right. So when I was in high school, I never ever thought that I would be going to a college that was the same that both my dad and my uncle and my grandfather went to. And it is such an honor to be a part of the graduation and be a part of the Tech alumni community. Go Jackets!
Hey, thanks Mom, thanks Dad. I wouldn't be here today without your love and support. Go Jackets!
I just wanted to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sister, my grandma for all their love and support, and go Jackets!
Hey, Georgia Tech. Just wanted to say thanks to my mom and dad for helping me to be where I am today. And shout out to the Georgia Tech Solar Racing Team and the Yellow Jacket Marching Band. Go Jackets!
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my family, my friends, my fraternity, anyone that I interacted with throughout college. Of course, the Georgia Tech Student Center. This is my home. I did it for you guys. Bye.
Mom and Dad, I can't thank you enough for believing in me, for sacrificing so much, and for working so hard just to make my dream come true. I wouldn't be here without you by my side through everything. I love you and I hope I made you proud today. Again, thank you to my entire family and congratulations class of 2016. We did it. Let's go make world a better place by our great innovations.
From freshman roommates to almost graduates, we did it! Woo!
Hi Mom, hi Dad. I just want to give a big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for everything y'all did for me in these long 4 years. Thank you for supporting me and everything, and I got a bad grade, you were there. Thank you to my sister, Becca. You taught me how to work T-Square and register for classes, which is a big...
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your support and love. 감사합니다. 사랑해요. Go Jackets!
Hi! Thank God for finally graduating from Georgia Tech. By the way, congratulations for that. Yay!
Thanks. It's been a lot of fun here, and I met a lot of great people. I made a lot of friends. But I'd like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, who, despite being thousands of miles away, were always supporting me, and they were always encouraging me, and they knew that I'd do well. So this is for you guys.
Hey, Mom and Dad, just want to say thank you to getting me through tech and all. And I also want to give a big shout out to my sister and brother-in-law for dealing with all my random tears and meltdown, and also for my professors, because I've learned a lot.
All right, so I'd like to give a shout out to my friends and my family for loving me and supporting me throughout my collegiate journey. Especially, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, Maria. Thanks so much for loving me throughout my college career and supporting me, and so glad I got out. Go Jackets!
Hey, Mom and Dad, thank you for all the support over the past 5 years. I want to say thank you to all my friends for all the help. I get it down. I made it. Go Jackets!
Hello, everybody. I want to give a shout out to my mom and my dad, for all of your support in my educational pursuit. Another shout out to my sister and my wife. You guys are the bomb. Thank you very much for all of your love, for all of your support. To my brothers and sisters, I say thank you, and all of my friends who's been there for me throughout all this period. You guys are the best. Awesome. Go Jackets!
I definitely want to thank my ever-supportive family for being there through everything. They may not always agree with what I want to do, but they always support me. I want to thank Georgia Tech and my teachers as a whole, because civil engineering has some of the best professors I've ever met. The entire civil engineering department, because we have some of the coolest people in here, and all my friends along the way who've helped me. And yeah, that's it.
Go Jackets! Hey, I would love to give a big shout out to my friends, family, and especially my mom, dad, and my sister Mira for all the love and support of the last 5 years. I got out. Go Jackets!
I'd love to thank my parents for sending me to Tech and continuing on the tradition. Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Hola mami, hola papi, muchas gracias por todos sus esfuerzos, por haber mandadome a una escuela muy muy grande como Georgia Tech. Los quiero mucho y Go Jackets!
Hi, thanks Mom and Dad for getting me through this. I've really enjoyed my time at Tech and loved every minute of it. Thanks, Go Jackets!
Hey, this is John Carlton French. I just want to thank my mom and dad for helping support me get through college. And one thing I'm going to miss about going to Georgia Tech is all the athletic events that I get to go to.
A big thank you to my mom, my dad, and my brother for all the love and support and for being my biggest cheerleaders ever. And special thanks to Georgia Tech for making these 2 years incredible. Go Jackets!
I would like to thank my family, my advisors, and my friends. I love you all. Thank you very much.
I really want to thank all the professors here, especially Dr. Bobek, who's no longer at Tech, unfortunately. But every single class I've had here, and Georgia Tech as a whole, I've had the most amazing time and more fun and more learning that I could have ever hoped for.
I'd like to thank all my professors for being so awesome, and shout out to my mom and dad. You guys are awesome. I'm done.
Hey Jackets, we're graduating. Shout out to my family, Hussein Faruqi. One more degree down. I promise this is the last one. Hopefully, maybe not. Congratulations to all you guys graduating. Go Jackets!
Georgia Tech, you are my everything. Thank you so much to the amazing friends and the incredible family that were with me through it all. And it wouldn't have been the same without Buzz.
I would like to thank my family for coming today, and I would like to thank all my friends from Rec Club, Greek Life, Facet, and the Department of Housing. Most of all, I'd like to thank all the student affairs professionals that support myself and all the other students along the way from the start of college to graduation. And lastly, I would like to thank my best friend, Buzz.
Woo! Go Jackets!
Hi, Mom and Dad. Love you guys so much. Thanks for all your support, and I couldn't have made it this far without you guys.
Thanks for all the opportunities you've given us, Georgia Tech, and thank you to my family for being here today.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Ellie.
Love you, Mom and Dad.
All right, thank you, Mom and Dad, for traveling all this way to come to my ceremony and for all the love and support over the years. Thank you for encouraging me to chase my dreams. I'm excited to take the next step. Go Jackets!
Hi, Mom and Dad. Thank you so much for supporting me and loving me unconditionally. And to my little sister, Srijita, for never losing faith in me. Thank you. Go Jackets.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I just want to say thank you for all the support over the years. I couldn't have done it without you, so thank you again for everything. Go Jackets!
Hello, everyone. My name is Pavana Masakancho. I just want to thank God, my parents, my sister, and her husband to support me during all this journey. And I also want to thank all my professors, especially Professor Jones and Gregory Ma, to support me all this journey. I just want to thank everybody who supported me, my fiance, his mother, and everybody. And special thank you to the club, French Club, who helped me be a leadership. And thank you guys. Go Jacket 2016.
I'd like to thank my parents for all the years they've supported me while I've been at Tech and all the food that they've supplied as well. Love y'all.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me going to college somewhere very far from home. I love you. Go Jackets.
Yeah, these guys are thanking their parents, but I want to thank my friends. They really have made my college experience wonderful, the 4 years that I've been at Georgia Tech. Especially you, Sunny Patel. Thanks for being an awesome friend. And Smith, you've always been there for me, so I really appreciate it. Go Jackets.
Hi, Mom and Dad, Megan, and family. Thank you guys so much for always being so supportive of me and being there for me. And thank you for being here today, even though you had to miss Derby.
I want to thank all my family for coming today to graduation. I've loved my time being a Yellow Jacket so much that I'm actually going to stay and continue on with my master's. So I'll be a hell of an engineer squared. Go Jackets!
Fulbright has been a really great experience, and I think I say it for both of us. Thank you, Mom, Dad, everyone.
Thank you, Fulbright. Thank you, Georgia Tech, for an awesome diploma. And go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
My name's Priyanga Srinivasan. I just want to say thank you to my parents for giving me the world and bringing me to Georgia Tech and supporting me through it all. And of course, to my friends, there's no way I could have done this without y'all. Go Jackets!
Hey, just wanted to give a quick shout out to my parents. Thanks for supporting me these past 4 years.
And I would also like to give a quick shout out to Danielle's parents. Thank you very much for supporting her.
I would really like to thank my parents for giving me this wonderful opportunity to study at Georgia Tech and graduate successfully. And I would also like to thank my professors, especially Professor Ling Lu and Professor Polo, for helping me out throughout and being great mentors to me. Congrats to the class of 2016.
My name is Jessica Bozeman. And I just want to give a big shout out to my mom and dad for all their love and support, and also to my professors for all of their encouragement. And I'm so excited to be graduating. Go Jackets!
Hey, Mom and Dad. We just want to thank you for all you've done for us.
We wouldn't be where we are today without your love and support.
We love you. Go Jackets.
All right, I just want to thank my family and friends for supporting me through my 4 years at Georgia Tech. Go Jackets!
Hey everyone, just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has helped me through my 4 years here at Georgia Tech. Thank you to my mom, my dad, friends, family, and my teachers. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Class of 2016, we're done. Congratulations.
Hey Mom, hey Farina. Glad to finally be graduating after 5 years. I know the amount of hard work that you guys put in, and hopefully this pays off. Go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. And go Jackets.
This is Paul. I just want to thank my parents and Regina, all my people.
I just want to give a shout out to my family. I want to thank my mom and my dad for helping me out so much. They've been helping me out like ever since I joined Georgia Tech. And I want to thank my brother for always making me laugh every night with all of his crazy jokes, especially the ones right before my exams. I can't believe I'm living this moment right now.
Go Jackets!
I want to give a giant shout out to Dean Stein, Lynn Durham, Rich Steele, Dr. Potts, Dr. Gerardo, Dr. Bark, Larry Cloud, and Katie McCoy for adding so much to my Georgia Tech experience and for working so hard to make sure all students have a great time at Tech.
Hi, I want to thank Google, Wikipedia, Cut Copy Paste, Check, Coffee, Starbucks for helping me survive and graduate from Tech. Go Jackets!
I want to give a great big shout out to my friends and family that helped me along my journey at Georgia Tech. Also like to thank Google, Chegg, Wolfram Alpha for helping me with homework and assignments every step of the way. Thank you, and go Jackets.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I graduated in 3 years. I'm a Georgia Tech student, and I can do that. Thank you to my parents and to my family and to Georgia Tech for making that happen.
Hi, my name is Rayhan Khan.
I'm Venkatesh.
And we just want to thank our parents for giving us this amazing opportunity to go to Georgia Tech and have an amazing college career. Go Jackets!
Go Jackets!
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and Nana and Pop for being here. Thank you, Georgia Tech, for supporting me, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. I made it out! Woo! I want to thank my parents for being so supportive. I want to thank my brothers and Phi Sigma Pi Honor Fraternity for being awesome, and also Dr. Kressler and Dr. Agarwal for being great professors. Thanks, and go Jackets!
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Congratulations, class of 2015.
Hi, I want to thank you, my mom and dad, for supporting all my 4 years, and I want to also thank my ME fellows. You guys did a great job, and also basketball fellows. We had a great time in CRC together. And finally, I also wanted to thank my best friend, Bo, coming from Greenville to come to my graduation party. Thank you, and happy graduation, everyone.
Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Justin. After 6 years in Georgia Tech, I'm finally graduating. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support, motivation, and love. And I'd like to give a shout out to my girlfriend, all my friends, and all my professors for supporting me. Thank you, and go Yellow Jackets.
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.